Testing. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Thursday Night Hockey. As always, I'm Ray Carcillo. Hope you're all doing well. Again, we will not be here tomorrow. We'll have a day off again, so another just a 4-day week on the stream. We'll be back Monday with Multiplayer Monday and more Gears 5. So the Rangers, long road trip, 4 games in a row. Canadian road trip, Western Canada, Edmonton, Vancouver, Calgary, and then come back to the States to face Minnesota in Minnesota. Minnesota, eh? And that's how we're going to play the games. We're going to play the games today. Those are what we're going to play. And then next week, for sure, we'll begin the playoffs with the Rangers run. Clinched the playoff berth last night. Depending on how much I play this weekend, if I play at all, we'll determine whether or not that starts next Wednesday or Thursday for those playoffs. And then, of course, we'll probably move through the following week. Will probably get us to the Stanley Cup final. But yeah, that is the plan at the moment. That'll get us through March. And then there'll probably be a bit more new games. And then we might do a little bit more, maybe do some quick simming with either the Kraken or the Rangers, depending on what people want. And then, yeah, April 20th, baseball starts. So what's up, Numbano? How's it going? Hope all is well. What's up, Wolf? What's up, Jordan? Yep, the Rangers season's over in real life. Numbano, you are first tonight. Congratulations. You are first tonight. But yeah, so that's the plan. Again, next week we should start the playoffs with the Rangers. That'll carry us into the next week. And then it'll be up to you guys whether you want us maybe to sim another season, get to another quick playoff run with either the Rangers or the Kraken as we kind of just kill some time before baseball. What's up, Zach? How's it going? You got to be happy after your Bruins destroyed my Rangers tonight 4-0. Rangers not making the playoffs. Calling it right now. Called it weeks ago, actually. But definitively now, they had a bit of a run there. They won 5 of 6. They knocked off Boston in one of those games. But, you know, they got close with beating up on the Devils and the Sabres. But the Rangers are solidly the 6th place team in the East. They're definitely better than Buffalo and New Jersey, and that's about it. So, yeah, Rangers now 2 games under 500 in real life. To me, they are, as we hit the halfway point pretty much, almost the halfway point of the regular season in hockey, they are done. What's up, Jacob? How's it going? Hope all is well. Hope everyone is having a good night tonight, a good Thursday, ready for the weekend. Just got to get through tomorrow. And, yeah, again, we'll be back on Monday with, what's up? Hey, you guys. What's up? How's it going? Yep, we'll be back on, Monday with Gears. Zach, I used to have a cat. I know exactly how that works. I used to put my feet up on an ottoman, and I'd put a blanket over my legs, and the cat would come make like a cot, kind of with the blanket kind of resting in the space between my legs. So I know how that is. But yeah, once they're there, it's the hardest thing in the world. I would sit there for 3 hours until finally my feet fell asleep, and I would have to be like, all right, Remy, that was the name of my cat. Like, you have to move. I'm sorry. What's up, Sir Kenny? How's it going? Hope all is well. But, yeah, so let's head up to Edmonton. This should be a good one. Actually, we made a big trade for, we sent Igor Shesterkin and Brett Howden to Edmonton earlier this year in that trade. So this will be the first time we've seen them. Yeah, exactly, Zach, exactly. Like, until I finally got to the point where my ankles were like, I can't take it anymore. So Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta. Has anybody been to Edmonton? I went once. It's, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a boring city. Like, it's, like, really boring. So you see there's Shesterkin, still have a good record, still doing pretty well up in Edmonton, but it's still a high GAA and a low save percentage against Marc-Andre Fleury. Should be a good game. I'm glad you like it, guys. I'm glad, Wolf, you guys you have a longer rebuild, I think, than the Rangers do. The Rangers just, I think, need experience. As Draisaitl shot, saved by Fleury. Barry shot, save again. Fleury puts it down low for Fox. Sends it up to Lindgren, but it kicks off the net. And McDavid's shot, save again. And Fleury's just going to hold now here and get the face-off. Let's see. Jacob gets a dab. Probably baseball. Actually, Numbano's my favorite sport. Yeah, hey, you guys, I'd love to be a pro announcer. I don't know, man. I don't know how to, at this point, I had the degree. I worked at ESPN for 3 years. Like, I don't know how to get there. Is Kane. Oh, he's knocked off the puck there by Lindgren. Good job there. Excuse me, that's Hayek. My apologies. As Strome now moving through center ice. Strome to the left circle, puts the break, sends it back to Trouba. Across the blue line, Hayek pinching in. His shot is blocked and deflects into the right pie slice. Nurse now up to Kane. Kane now moving his way across to McDavid. McDavid down low, back to Kane. His shot blocked by Trouba. Never got through. Kicks into the corner for Hayek. Hayek can't get the outlet pass, but it does eventually kick to Strome. McDavid, though, gets it to Draisaitl, picks his pocket. Kane now down low, poked away. Draisaitl shot misses high. Strome now pass up to Chris Kreider. Kreider tries to and does get the puck out of the zone at least. But getting back there is Nurse. Chased by Trouba. Oh, checked by Trouba actually nicely. Jacob Trouba here in an aggressive forecheck. But now the Oilers start to move the puck. McDavid again along the left side. McDavid, oh, good check there by Lindgren back on the ice. Pass up to Kreider again on the left side. Lost the puck. Good poke check there. Kicks back to Trouba at the blue line. Back to Lindgren. Back to Trouba. Up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad circling now. Zibanejad to the left circle. Putting on the brakes. Back to the slot. Lindgren can't get a shot off. Kreider gets it now. His shot is blocked. Down low, Zibanejad. Chias in there. Knocks it off the stick. And up to Nugent Hopkins. Hopkins has it poked away over to Ennis. A little tic-tac-toe back and forth there with the Oilers on the blue line as they get on side. Larson now up to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins makes a move. Good check there by Trouba. Top of the right circle. Knocks him off the puck. Johnson now. Tyler Johnson over to Artemi Panarin. Panarin across the Kravtsov shot. Saved by Shesterkin. As now big check here, but a good outlet pass over to Howden, former New York Ranger Brett Howden. Of course, that trade for Yamamoto earlier in the year. Lindgren now over to Kravtsov. Goes and passes up to Lafreniere, but it was a change, and it kicks the cleft bomb across to Howden. Howden gains the zone before he's checked by his former teammate Adam Fox. Lafreniere sends it around the boards to Tyler Johnson. Johnson up to Kravtsov now. Kravtsov on the right side. Kravtsov trying to get some separation but can't. Pulls it back up. Shot! And he scores! Vitaly Kravtsov goes blocker side, far side, and beats Shesterkin for his 13th of the year. Just like that, it's 1-0 New York. SDS trolled everyone with the legend reveal. I don't know what you're talking about, Money Man. Oh, San Diego. Yeah, I didn't see it. I had work. Hey, you guys, I got more into video games. I had a column for ESPN that was actually a video game and pop culture column on page 2. That was the stuff that, I don't know if you guys even remember page 2. What's his face? From Boston, that annoying guy. I can't think of his name. Had a show on HBO for a while. Simmons? Anyway, yeah, maybe. Shot saved by Shesterkin. DiGiuseppe kicks it up to Honka. Honka pinching, and Honka's shot deflected wide. DiGiuseppe gets the puck, and it was just moving on. They didn't want to put me on. They basically what happened was I was starting to get a lot. As right down low, Lemieux gets it and scores again. It's 2-0 Rangers. So I was getting a lot of airtime, and I had a column, and basically the Union stepped in. And the Union was like, SAG-AFTRA was like, Ray's getting a lot of airtime. He's got a lot of segments on air. He needs to join the Union. I was all for this. ESPN, though, every time somebody joins the Union, it costs them money. So instead of letting me join the Union, they killed my column. They killed my on-air time and basically just made me a full-fledged producer. I didn't want to just be that. So I moved on and went full-time into video games and started covering them for Electronic Gaming Monthly and YouTube channels like Classic Game Room and Talk Xbox and a bunch of other channels out there. And so I went full-time into video games because ESPN told me pretty much that they did not ever see me as being an on-air guy because it would cost them too much money for me to join the union. So that is the long of why I kind of left ESPN and went full-time into video games after that is Heedle to Lemieux, and Lemieux gets his second of the night. It's 3-0 New York. Oh, if anybody knows how to beat Shesterkin, it's these Rangers. Nothing happens, Jacob. It's literally just a chance for you to get rid of points. That's all it is. I don't mind the Minnesota Wild. Yeah, if I grew up in northern New Jersey, I've always liked the Rangers. Right? Like when it was a big deal, I was really just starting to get into hockey when the Rangers won the Cup in '94. So Messier, Leach, Richter, those were my favorite players growing up. So that's why, yeah, I was pretty much, I grew up right in between where the Devils played and where the Rangers played in Madison Square Garden. And I went with the Rangers, especially because I was already a Yankee and Giants fan. it just made sense to stick with New York. I'm not a Devils guy, man. Not a Devils guy. Even after they would win 3 cups in the next 10 years, I was, so call dedication means that, the next goal I score, I is dedicated to you, is this one on the one-timer. Nygaard gets himself, Nygaard gets himself the goal, his 13th of the year. Dab, there you go. So next goal I score would be dedicated to you, Jacob. And yeah, Mano, again, I have no beef with the Wild, like Minnesota. Yeah, very weak goal from Fleury near the blue line. Gives up a softie. 13th of the year. Clefbaum and Howden with the helpers. Down low, shot saved by Fleury. Almost squeezes through the 5-hole. Mano gets a posture check. Yes, Bird, I turned the commentators off because they're terrible. Strome versus Howden to the left of Fleury. Face-off won by Edmonton. Clefbaum shot doesn't get through. Yamamoto has the puck. Bank pass to Kreider off the boards. Kreider gains the zone. Back to Honka along the blue line. Now back to John Moore. Has his pocket picked by Cassian. Cassian now along the left side. Gets by Honka. Missed the check. Cassian, though, good recovery there by Moore with the stick check as it deflects away. Panarin now on the left side. Few seconds left in the period. Panarin coming down low. Panarin shot saved by Shesterkin. Honka now 4 seconds shot saved. Kravtsov can't get to the rebound. Nygaard gets the puck and clears it, and that's the end of the first. Yeah, I am the commentator. I am the law. Judge Dredd, Sylvester Stallone, anybody. Yeah, I am the commentator. Yeah. Nambano, again, I don't really care. Minnesota sports they're nothing, right? Like, it's a bunch of loser teams in Minnesota. They have absolutely no impact whatsoever on New York teams, right? The Twins are just there to lose to the Yankees all the time. The Vikings are perennial losers. The Timberwolves are terrible. And the Wild are nothing. So, okay, Sir Kenny. Bird, they're fine. I don't know. They're like a 4 out of 10. They're whatever. It gets very repetitive very quickly. EA desperately needs to upgrade their broadcasting package all around. As Rangers out shooting Edmonton 8-6, out hitting them 5-3. Edmonton won every face-off that period, though, but it didn't matter. McDavid versus Zibanejad here as we get ready to start the second at Rogers Place. They do. The commentators are also horribly glitched a lot of times. Face-off won by McDavid back to Nurse. Long pass. Misses its target. It's going to go for an icing. Also, yeah, I love when you get this broken camera here in this scene. The graphics package is busted. It's just like, come on. Bird. Ray, you think I'm annoying? Okay, Bird. Draisaitl knocked off the puck by Lindgren. Fox gets it, sends it around the board. Zibanejad will get it. Zibanejad checked hard, can't get the puck out. McDavid now coming down low. Gets it, but then a good check by Fox. Zibanejad recovers. Zibanejad tries to get an outlet pass to Panarin, but Panarin goes offsides, and it's going to go all the way down to Shesterkin, who stops into the trapezoid. It's all right. I'm doing all right, JC. I'm doing all right. As this is deflected off now to Strome. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing here? You having a good day so far? Good Thursday? As Yamamoto can't get a shot off. Draisaitl there. Now gets sandwiched between two Rangers as it kicks to Barry. Barry up to McDavid as it poked away, but Chiasson keeps it in temporarily before it deflects to Lindgren. Now looking for Strome. Instead, it's going to go all the way around, but actually going to winning the race is Yamamoto. Waving off the icing. Good job by Yamamoto. Back to Hayek. Shot saved by Shesterkin with the blocker. Ennis with the puck now. Fighting a good forecheck here for the Rangers. Ennis, though, comes away with it. Ennis gains the blue line. Puck kicks loose. Keeps it down low. Shot blocked. Good job by Strome there and Hayek. Hayek up to Lafreniere. Across to Buchnevich. Back to Lafreniere. His shot through the legs of the defender. Saved by Shesterkin. Lafreniere again. Shot blocked. Nugent Hopkins gets it. Okay. That's a shame. Sir Kenny is going to have to get banned. That's it. Sorry about that, guys. Ah, well. He said a lot of bad words, hey, you guys. He said a lot of bad words on purpose. He spammed them. No, Bird, not yet. You want to make fun of me a little bit? That's fine. I get it. You might not like my commentary. That's fine. But it is what it is. Like I said, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. As Moore, big check there against the boards. Oh, man, we're going to have ourselves a fight here. Moore versus Nugent Hopkins. Looks like Clefbaum or Cassian, who took that hit, is okay, as he's just sitting there watching now. As nice right hand by Moore, but coming right back is Nugent Hopkins. And now the two of them exchanging fisticuffs. Back and forth, back and forth. Moore getting the better of Nugent Hopkins now, though, and down he goes. Moore wins the fight like the Rangers are winning the game. All right. What's up, J-Mo? How's it going, buddy? Rangers up 3-1 here, about halfway through the second. Howden versus Zibanejad now. Face-off won by Zibanejad. First Ranger face-off win of the night. Zibanejad now with the puck up to Panarin. Panarin along the left side. Circling back, gets to the slot. Doesn't pull the trigger, though, as there was a good blockage there in front. Bunch of orange jerseys. Didn't think he'd get through. Loses it anyway, though. Howden passes up to James Neal. Neal gets it back to Howden. Howden down low, passing down low, one-timer, scores! Nygaard, second of the night, his 14th of the year, and Edmonton has scored twice after the Rangers open it up 3-0 to make this a 3-2 game. This second line really beating the Rangers here, making a tough time here, as Howden's going to get his second helper of the night. Nice, Bird, nice. All right, hey, you guys, sounds good. Yeah, Rangers lost 4-0. Because the Rangers in real life suck. Draisaitl gets taken out there by Yamamoto. Kreider gets the puck, circling around now to Yamamoto. Back to Strome. Back to Yamamoto. Gains the blue line. Yamamoto down low to Strome. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Kreider gets the puck now. Gets it down to Strome, but he's knocked off the puck by Nurse, who gets it back up to Draisaitl on the breakout pass. Draisaitl checked from behind by Trouba. He's taken out nicely. And now back up to Yamamoto. Yamamoto gains the zone. Back to Trouba. Trouba across the blue line to Hayek. Hayek lets it rip. Easy save for Shesterkin, and he'll freeze it against his chest for a face-off. I didn't watch it, JC. I just saw the highlights, or in the Rangers' case, the lowlights. Nice, Bird. Matthews is on fire this year. He might be MVP. Johnson versus Howden. Face-off won by Howden. Back to Nurse. Chiasson now at the puck. He's checked. He bounces off the check. Down low now. His pass batted away by Johnson. Back to Barry. Barry has his stick lifted. Down low. Tries to go backhand, but saved by Fleury. Ennis, one-timer saved by Fleury now. Couple of quick shots there, but the Rangers goaltender is up for the challenge. Fox now, long pass to Johnson. Johnson coming in down low. Johnson backhander, and he scores! He lifted it over Shesterkin's right leg, and Tyler Johnson gets his fourth goal as a Ranger, and it's 4-2 New York. Huge bounce back goal there to take the momentum away from Edmonton. Johnson cut back, lifted it up. No chance for Shesterkin, and it's 4-2 Rangers. That's very true, JC. Although Knicks, the last I saw, were losing by 27. They're getting their butts kicked tonight by the Bucks. So what's up, GLZP? So, but yeah, the Knicks will still be 500 at least after tonight's loss. But a rough night here, post All-Star break for the Knicks. And the Rangers just continue to suck. Face-off won by Edmonton. Ennis gets the puck, gets laid out by John Moore. Honka now bounces it off the backboards, sends it over to Lemieux. Lemieux now passing up to Hedel, up to DiGiuseppe, who's offsides. Hedel versus Nugent Hopkins now. Neutral zone face-off won again by Edmonton. Ennis with the puck. Gains the zone temporarily, but Honka there takes the puck away. Honka tries to pass it up, but Ennis there fighting for him. DiGiuseppe now comes away with it. DiGiuseppe now along the left side, squeezing by the defense, 2-on-1. Finds Hedel. Hedel shot saved by Shesterkin there. Fouled the puck the whole way. Now his shot actually hits off of Lemieux, who kept getting in the way. And now back to Chiasson, and comes to Edmonton now through the neutral zone. Up to Haas. Haas taken out there, and they're going to call a penalty on the Rangers. What was that, elbowing? Cross-check? I don't know. I didn't see a penalty there. The Celtics probably win that series, JC, not going to lie. Behind the play, John Moore. No reason there for that interference. So it is called. It was whistled by the refs, clear as day. Hedl versus McDavid. 21 seconds left in the period. Face-off won by McDavid to Clefbaum. Shot saved by Fleury. Nugent Hopkins with the puck now. Back to Clefbaum. Across the Nurse. Shot through some traffic. I think it hit somebody. Didn't get through the Fleury. A few seconds left. Zibanejad up to Trouba. He will clear it all the way down, and that will do it for the second period here in Edmonton. Both teams score a goal, so the Rangers maintain their 2-goal lead. And at the end of 40, it's 4-2 New York. All right, JC, sounds good. Oh, you meant Ray Ferraro? Oh, okay, Bird. I didn't realize. Like, oh, I see now. World Juniors and on TSN. You're right. Yeah, I just realized that you were talking about Ray Ferraro and not me. Talking about the World Juniors and TSN. Okay, all right. Rangers out shooting Edmonton 14-10, out hitting them 13-7. Edmonton winning 15-16 faceoffs. Rangers can't get anything going in the faceoff dot. Moore will start the period into Simbin for another minute 39. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good, Bird. That's why I was like, yeah, hey, man, you want to make fun of me and my commentary? That's fine, but you don't have to watch, you know? I was like, I thought you were talking about me. Shot saved by Fleury there. I think a lot of folks were confused as Lindgren now passing up to Zibanejad. He'll send it all the way down. Draisaitl there gets it in front of his netminder and starts back the other way in the power play. 1:04 left here. Kane gets taken out. Good check there by the Rangers. Hedl now gets it up to Trouba. Trouba will bank it off the boards, and it'll trickle all the way down. Draisaitl gets it in the trapezoid. 40 seconds left here in the power play for Edmonton. McDavid does gain the zone, comes down low. Good stick check there by Trouba. Hedl will get it out of the zone. Draisaitl will get it at center ice and start back up. He's going to pay for that, though, by getting hit by Trouba. Has to circle back out of the zone. 18 seconds left here in the power play. Kane loses the puck. Hedl has it poked away, but Lindgren gets it. Now to Hedl, and here comes Trouba. Trouba will send it all the way down, and that'll do it. We're back to 5-on-5. Draisaitl gets the puck in the trapezoid. Moore out of the sin bin. Barry, Rangers trying to get the right guys on the ice here, and instead it's going to be a bit of a mishmash as Strome makes the hit, and here comes Yamamoto as most of the second line is now on the ice. Yamamoto circling now, trying to get something going against his old team. Shot is blocked. Kicked into the corner for Kreider. To Moore. Down low, Strome! Strome scores! Oh, what beautiful passing there by the Rangers as they find Strome down low on the backhand. Ryan Strome's 35th of the year, and the Rangers are up 5-2 as Shesterkin gets beat once again. One of the worst goaltenders in the game. That's a fact. Is Shesterkin, and the Rangers are proving it here. No GLZP. I think David Quinn sucks. It's all good, Bird. It's all good. Face-off won by Johnson, back to Moore. Across to Honka. Up to Johnson, who has the 4th Ranger goal on a breakaway. 4 minutes gone here in the third. Nurse bounces off of Johnson, circling behind his own net now. Circling back in his own zone again. Good forecheck by the Rangers. He has nothing to pass to. Finally finds Nygaard on the outlet pass, who's gets laid out by Moore. Lafreniere gets the loose puck. Nygaard has both Edmonton goals tonight. Long pass up to Buchnevich. Buchnevich along the right side. Trailing, finds Lafreniere. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Lafreniere to Johnson. Slot down low. Lafreniere shot save again by Shesterkin. That one kind of bounced around and pinballed around in the slot. Lafreniere came away with it. But Shesterkin was able to keep a good eye on it. As you see, there are 2 Rangers in the top 10 in goals. Panarin 3rd. Strome now probably moving up to 8th. Nice, Zach. Nice. You finally got your cat to move. Nugent Hopkins versus Strome to the left of Shesterkin. Face-off won by Edmonton. Ennis with the puck, circling behind his own net. Now putting on the brakes, sends the outlet pass up to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins gains the blue line. And now settles down in the right circle. Passing back to the slot, intercepted though by Chris Kreider. Kreider back to Yamamoto. 2-on-2 back the other way. Yamamoto puts on the brakes, sends it back to Lindgren at the point. Across to Fox. Fox shot blocked. Nugent Hopkins gets it in front of Shesterkin. 3-on-1 back the other way comes Edmonton. But a good check there by Lindgren ends the play right there. As Yamamoto now circling behind his own net. Yamamoto now, back the other way, sends it up to Strome on the outlet pass. Puts on the brakes, gains the blue line. Strome, some fancy skating, looking for Kreider, but he's checked off the puck there. Down low, good job of the defense as Clefbaum comes away with it. Now up to Chiasson. 10 minutes gone here in the third. Larson, McDavid poked off his stick. Larson, his pass is deflected away and wide. As Panarin will come back and get the puck. Actually loses it. Fox recovers, though. Fox now, long pass for Kravtsov, and it gets behind the defense. Kravtsov down low, shot saved by Shesterkin. Kravtsov again, backhand shot doesn't get through. Kane with the puck now. Over to Jones. Jones to Draisaitl, gets hit by Kravtsov, but gets it up to McDavid. Rangers, good forecheck here, but finally now coming out the other way is Edmonton. Oh, another big check there along the boards as Lindgren now gets the puck and sends it up to Zibanejad. Intercepted by Jones, cross to Larson. Here comes Draisaitl for Edmonton. Big hit again as Lindgren comes away with the loose puck. 6 minutes left here in the third. Rangers up by 3. Lindgren up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad along the left side, putting on the brakes. Zibanejad shot. Zibanejad shot. Blocked in front, doesn't get through as Kane gets up to Nygaard looking for the Hattie. Lafreniere now to Honka. Honka cross ice to Buchnevich. Buchnevich back to Honka. Shot, missed it wide. Might have got a piece of it, did Shesterkin, not sure. Honka again pulling back now. Long shot, soft shot. Easy save for Shesterkin, and he freezes it as the Rangers get some fresh guys on the ice. Sure, Jacob, sure. What's up, Handtucks? How's it going? Face-off won by the Rangers now. Back to Hayek. Now Trouba. Oh, he's hit. He doesn't get much on the shot. Di Giuseppe down low. Hedl misses wide. Lemieux, who has a pair of goals tonight, also looking for the Hattie. Di Giuseppe back to Hedl. He gets taken out. Puck still loose. Howden gets it now. He loses the puck. Good poke check. Down to Lemieux. The Hedl doesn't get a shot off. Lemieux again to Hedl. Lemieux now with the puck. Has it knocked off his stick by Nurse. Nurse has it now up to James Neal. Neal gets taken out by Lemieux to Trouba. Trouba back across the ice to Hayek. Hayek now back to Di Giuseppe. Di Giuseppe down low has Nurse picking his pocket. Nurse circling behind his own net. Hit by Lemieux. Loses the puck. Puck Lemieux. Di Giuseppe intercepted by Shesterkin. Deflects it to Nugent Hopkins. James Neal back the other way with less than a minute to go. Neal gets taken out by Hayek. Hayek now by himself. Libor Hayek down low. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Oh, not exactly the guy you want there in the breakaway, but the Rangers will take it up by 3. Johnson now at the puck. Tyler Johnson gets taken out by Ennis. Ennis taken out by Lafreniere, but he gets it up to Nurse. Nurse back to Chiasson. Half a minute to go. This one's all but over. Johnson across the Trouba. Back to Johnson. Johnson skating through the neutral zone. Gets spun around like a helicopter blade. Puck kicks loose. Nugent Hopkins has it. Gains the line. Taken out by John Moore. Trouba to Lafreniere, kicks away. Good block there by, I believe that's Ennis, as everybody's falling over each other. Chiasson back to Clefbaum. The Nugent Hopkins shot saved by Fleury. Here, down low, one last chance for maybe a point. Down low, deflected, easy save for Fleury, and that's the game. Wow, Jacob. Jacob, 1,000 bits. You didn't have, I didn't expect you to do that. Wow. The Rangers beat Edmonton 5-2, outshot them 22-12. Tyler Johnson with a goal and an assist, your number 3-star. Edmonton won 85% of the faceoffs, but it didn't matter in the end. Edmonton also 0 for 1 on the power play. And I guess they're not going to show us the other stars. Okay. That was weird. But hey, whatever. We knew the number 3-star was Tyler Johnson. I know I have to do it now. You're right. Let's see, Brandon Crawley. Well, actually, this will be here. We're going to put Rykov in. Okay. Wait, first we'll save. Oh, wow. Okay, Jacob, I'm going to have to do it in the off season because I can't. It's, again, we were talking about yesterday. It's after the trade deadline. You can't sign free agents after the trade deadline. So we're going to have to do it in the off season. Sorry, dude. No, not at all, GLZP. The channel points mean absolutely nothing. Yeah, I can't pick up any free agents at this point in the season. It's post-trade deadline. Well, I will sign him in the offseason, for sure. Because I said I would do it, and I didn't realize that I couldn't do it anymore. And that's on me. It's not my... It is dumb, I agree. I thought you could still, but I can't. Like, it's pending for... I can't sign anybody. So... Yeah, they just make me dab. Exactly. They do absolutely nothing for me, though. Okay, Jacob. If he's not, I will do that. If he's not there, I will sign the oldest player in the game. I hope I have fun tomorrow, GLZP. Nice, Hand Tucks. That's great, man. Playing Star Wars Battlefront and watching me. I appreciate it, dude. Playing games, watching games. It's what it's all about, man. So I'm actually going to give... I want Fleury to be fresh for the home stretch for obvious reasons, because he's getting up there in age. So we're going to give Koskinen actually the start tonight in net. Yeah, I will for sure, Jacob. I will sign. I think that's a fair. I will sign the oldest guy that's still available in free agency when we get to the offseason. That's what I will do. Or Chara, whichever one is available. GLZP gets a hydrate. Well, now we're out of game started. I'll get your hydrate in a second, GLZP. The Hawks there, knocked them off the puck. We're welcome to beautiful Vancouver. I'll say this, I've been to Vancouver a few times. Vancouver's very nice. As Zibanejad gets the puck there. Can't make a pass, surrounded by Canucks. Miller with the puck now, knocked off it. Former Ranger JT Miller. Back to Barshi? I can never say that name. Over to Fox now. Up to Kravtsov along the left side. Kravtsov now putting on the brakes, sending it down to Panarin. Shot saved by Holtby, and he holds. Now here's your hydrate, ZLZP. Here in Rogers Arena. As Horvat versus Johnson now. Nice hand tucks, yeah. Yeah, Ren's pretty good, and definitely Luke is very good for the Heroes as well, I agree. As, Julevi taken out by Trouba. Johnson gets the puck now, sends it up to Lafreniere, gets it over to Buchnevich. Buchnevich along the left side against Myers, 2-on-2. So coming back down low, Buchnevich backhand shot saved by Holtby, and he holds. Horvat versus Strome now. 4.5 gone here in the first. Face-off, one of the Rangers. Kreider, Yamamoto, and he scores! Off the face-off, the Rangers have been doing that since they acquired Yamamoto 30 games ago, or 20 games ago. Strome wins the face-off to Kreider. Yamamoto trails back behind the goalie. Kreider feeds it to him. No chance. I think that's the 5th time they've pulled that play off. And the Rangers are up 1-0 quickly here against the Canucks. Oh, GLZP, you'll get the next one because I just saw that call dedication, all right? Horvat versus Strome now. Kreider and Strome the assists again. Honka with the puck. Honka down low. Kreider loses it. Vitanen has it. Gets taken out. Yamamoto kicks it to Honka. Now up to John Moore. Across to Strome. Strome back to Yamamoto. Taken out by Roussel. Roussel gaining the blue line for Vancouver. Hit hard by John Moore. Bounces off of it, though. Holds the puck down low. Saved by Koskinen on the one-timer. John Moore now. Outlet pass to Strome. Now long pass to Kreider. Poked away. Vitanen has it. Across to Roussel. Roussel gaining the blue line again. Taken out by Honka. Moore gets it. What's up, Tyler? How's it going? Strome up to Kreider. Yeah, I know Madden does suck. Kreider tries to get it back to Yamamoto again, but Rafferty there intercepts. Welcome back, hey, you guys. Ferland now has it poked away at the blue line, but gets by the Ranger defense. Back to Beagle. Shot. Block. Doesn't get through. Deflects away to Zibanejad. Across the Fox. Back to Kreider. Kreider now gains the zone, putting on the brakes. Kreider, top of the right circle, shot, and he scores! A laser beam off the stick of Chris Kreider, and that one's dedicated to GLZP as Kreider's 32nd of the year puts the Rangers up 2-0. Oh, goodness gracious, a frozen rope from the top of the right circle. Holtby had no chance as it just blew past the blocker and hit the far post and in. 2-0 New York. What's up, Tricks? How's it going? Just got our second goal tonight here against Vancouver. Looking to go 2-0 here on our Canadian road trip. Miller versus Hedel. Halfway through the first. Fox and Zibanejad had the assists. Barsh. It's that guy coming down low. Shot blocked by Hayek. I know a lot of guys' names, but I don't know how to say his. Trouba now along the left side. Taking himself back to DiGiuseppe. Shot saved by Holtby. Saw it all the way, and he'll freeze the puck. JT Miller there leading the terrible Canucks in points. Not saying much. Johnson versus Miller now to the right of Holtby. Face-off won by Vancouver. Rafferty with the puck. Looking for an outlet pass. Finds one to Bowser. Miller. Shot saved by Koskinen, and he freezes it. Good feed there to Miller. Tried to take advantage of the screen, but Koskinen had good positioning. Miller versus Johnson now. Face-off won by Miller again. This time back to Ben. Shot goes wide. Might have hit somebody. Fox loses it to Bowser. Back to Ben. Back down to Hughes. One-time shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it for Lindgren. Lindgren across to Tyler Johnson. Tries to make a pass to Buchnevich, but it deflects into the corner. Buchnevich retrieves. Back down to Lafreniere. Sandwich between two Canucks. Ferland comes away with it. Now across to Bowser. Bowser now across to Hughes. Hughes down low. Shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it for Johnson. Johnson up to Lafreniere. Taken out at center ice. And the puck kicks back into the Canucks zone. Ben gets it over to Ferland. Ferland now gains the blue line. Down low. Circling back to Sutter. Shot saved by Koskinen again. Fox again, good rebound control tonight as Fox gets it to Buchnevich, across to Zibanejad, back across to Panarin. Panarin stands between two guys, can't get it deep, and Buchnevich loses it again to Sutter. Sutter hit by Trouba, but Sutter retrieves in the corner. Looking to pass back now, again harassed by Trouba. Sutter circling. Sutter in the left circle, back to the point now, trying to find somebody. Long shot blocked by Kravtsov, Zibanejad gets it. Zibanejad back to Kravtsov down the breakout. Back to Zibanejad. Down low, trying to get it Panarin. Kicks to Trouba. Trouba shot save, and Panarin bounces it in. Oh, like a ball on a tee. Panarin with a beautiful swing. Bats it in from midair for his 42nd goal of the year. And it's 3-0 Rangers. Good shot by Trouba. Rebound bounces in the air, and Panarin just pops it in for his 42nd goal of the season. It's 3-0 New York. A minute left here in the first. Trouba and Zibanejad the assists. Moore gets that off the face-off win for the Rangers. Honka with the puck. Circling now. Honka slap shot saved by Holtby. And he freezes it with 21 seconds left in the period. Hedel versus Horvat to the right of Holtby. A lot of H's in there. Face-off won by Hedel. Back to Moore. Down low, DiGiuseppe. Soft shot. Save again by Holtby. Freezes it with 7.5 left here in the first. 7.5 seconds, that is. Again, Hedel versus Horvat, this time to the left of Holtby. This one won by Vancouver. Roussel with the puck. Roussel circling. Hit hard by DiGiuseppe. But the period expires as the Rangers regain control at the end of 20. The end of 20, Rangers up 3-0. Sorry, got some breaking news. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna relay this to all of you here in a second. So, No, J-Mo, I only have Yankee jerseys because it's the only team to me that really matters. Wow, so this just, I don't know if you guys heard this. Michigan State announces that their basketball team will now be called the MSU Spartans, presented by Rocket Mortgage. This is a legit story. This is not like The Onion or anything like that. This is for real. In order to make up for a lot of the money that's being lost in college basketball and basically everywhere, they're adding a sponsor to the Michigan State Spartan name. So it's the MSU Spartans, presented by Rocket Mortgage. That is officially their name now. Wow. A friend of mine just showed me this news. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We've been seeing that. Like, there's the New York, New Jersey Red Bull. We've been seeing that potentially for a lot of years. But I guess, again, with a lot of these places losing money, that you're getting more teams. Like, we saw it with hockey this year with the divisions all sponsored. Wow. Well, we're going to definitely talk about that in the podcast this week. So sorry about that delay there. Rangers out shooting Vancouver 9-6, out hitting them 7-4. Vancouver winning 60% of the faceoffs, 6-4. But the Rangers up 3-0 there. Holy cow. So that is a fascinating story. I don't know if you guys heard about that. What are your guys' thought on the Michigan State Spartans, presented by Rocket Mortgage? Zibanejad versus Miller there. Center ice, faceoff won by Miller. Back to Hughes. Barshy there, down low, cross ice pass shot, saved by Koskinen against Bowser. Zibanejad again versus Miller. Face-off won this time by Zibanejad to Fox. Up to Kravtsov. Kravtsov to Zibanejad, back to Kravtsov. Back to Zibanejad, down low, shot misses high and wide. Panarin gets the puck, has it knocked away. Bowser now, back to Miller. Miller, back to Barshy. Barshy checked hard there by Fox. Panarin, across to Lindgren. Up to Zibanejad, splitting the defenders. Zibanejad down low, shot saved by Holtby, short side. Back to the point there, or the blue line at least for Fox. Zibanejad goes back and gets it now as he's taken out. Lindgren now back the other way. Up to Kravtsov. Gains the line. Across to Zibanejad. Shot saved by Holtby. Zibanejad gets his own rebound. Circling. Shot blocked by Hughes. Hughes up to Virtanen. Virtanen poked away by Panarin. Kravtsov gets it. Back to Panarin. Shot saved by Holtby again with the stick. Panarin circling. Panarin down low. Panarin shot save again. This time he'll freeze it in the crease with 5.5 gone here in the period. J-Mo, thank you for the bits, my friend. Thank you so very, very much, dude. Thank you. Horvat versus Strome to the left of Holtby. Face-off won back by Vancouver. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. Down low. Myers now. Back to the point. Shot blocked by Trouba. Roussel gets it deep. Back to Horvat. Checked by Kreider. Back to Roussel. Loose puck. Fighting with the Rangers. 2-on-2 there in the corner. Lots of bodies finally poked away by Strome. Now back up to Yamamoto. Cross ice to Kreider. Tries to get it back, but it's knocked away. Hayek gets it. Hayek now back to Strome. Down to Yamamoto. Shot save. Oh, might hit the post. Ding dong, denied was Yamamoto as Myers clears it away to Virtanen. Virtanen now down 2-on-2. His shot blocked by Hayek. Moore gives chase, loses it, recovers. Gets it back now to Johnson. Johnson cross ice to Honka. Up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere along the left side. Back to Honka. Honka pinching in. Shot saved by Holtby, and he'll freeze it with just under 10 minutes left in the second. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that news? The Michigan State Spartans, Michigan State University Spartans, presented by Rocket Mortgage. What do you guys think of sponsorship now creeping more and more into sports? Beagle versus Hedel to the right of Holtby. Back to Myers on the face-off win for Vancouver. Cross ice to Furland, up to Beagle. Jay Beagle along the right side. Sent down low, shot saved by Koskinen on the one-timer, fouled the puck all the way. Back to Lemieux now on the breakout. Lemieux back to Hedel, instead knocked away. Hedel gets the rebound down low, swinging away as Lemieux. Holtby pushes it to Myers. Myers up to Sutter. Sutter gains the center ice line, and that's it as it kicks to Lemieux after he's checked hard. Brendan Lemieux up to Phil DiGiuseppe. He gets taken out, but he recovers the puck. DiGiuseppe across the Hedel. Back to Lemieux. Lemieux tries to jam it home. Saved by Holtby. Myers in the trapezoid. Back to McEwen now. McEwen now will send it deep and go for a change as Lindgren gives chase for the Rangers. Lindgren back towards Lemieux. Brendan Lemieux back to Hedel. His pass knocked away by the defense. Ben recovers. Ben for Vancouver. Rangers up 3-0 here. No scoring thus far in the second as Moore takes out one of the Canucks there. And circling back around is Moore behind his own net. Passing cross ice to Lemieux. Lemieux gains the zone. Back to Honka at the point, pinching in. Honka shot saved by Holtby as it kicks into the corner for Moore. Back to Honka. Down low. Lemieux cutting in. Shot saved. And Hughes clears it away from danger. Big hit there, and now back to Johnson. Johnson here along the left side. Johnson back to Buchnevich. Shot, trailing shot, had him beat, but it missed it high. As now he's looking for a pass there, but it misfires between Johnson and Lafreniere. Back the other way comes Vancouver. 3-on-3, good poke check there. Knocks the puck away to Hayek. Johnson has it, loses it to Bozer. His shot is blocked. Honka kicks it to Kravtsov. Kravtsov loses it there as it kicks to Miller at center ice. He'll send it all the way down. Icing is waved off. Honka has the puck. Honka sends it around the boards with only a few seconds left in the period. Johnson across to Hayek. Up to Kravtsov. Intercepted by Brisbois. Brisbois to Bozer. Bowser down low. Roussel jams it home, but the period is over. It doesn't count. Roussel can't believe it. The horn sounded before he beat Koskinen, and the shutout remains intact as we head to the third. Yeah, I do think it's a bit of a ridiculous deal, J-Mo, but I mean, again, this kind of just shows also, though, there's so much money in college sports, and the players get none of it. This is a money thing. That's what it comes down to. It's just all about the money. It's ridiculous. You don't want money in college sports, and yet you take a sponsorship deal like this. The hypocriticalness, it's so hypocritical of the NCAA. It makes me sick. Rangers out shooting Vancouver 22-8, out hitting them 13-8. Vancouver winning a little over than 60% of the faceoffs, 9-5, but the Rangers again maintaining a 3-0 lead. We head to the third. Miller versus Zabinajad. Face-off won by the Rangers. Panarin gets the puck off the tie-up. Sends it deep. Giving chase and getting there is Kravtsov. Kravtsov circling. Loses it to Ben. Puck kicks loose. Hughes gets it now. Hughes sends it cross ice to Barshi, and now back to Hughes. Hughes on the breakout. Sends it across, but he's offsides. 1:20 gone here in the third. And it's just the basketball team, I think. Like, it's just weird. Miller versus Strome now. Neutral ice face-off. Face-off won by Vancouver. Back to Ben. Up to Bozer. Bozer has it poked away, and Kreider now. Kreider trying to turn on the Jets. He's got two guys behind him. Coming down low. Oh, poked away by Holtby as Kreider went for a move. Good job with the active stick there. Strome's shot save again. As the Rangers are circling. Chris Kreider now. His shot is blocked. His stick actually betrayed him as it split into two. Just splinters everywhere. as Kreider now with a fresh twig comes back the other way and takes it away behind his own net. Long pass up to Yamamoto, who just stays onside. Yamamoto back to Strome, shot saved by Holtby. Not sure actually if it got through. Strome shot now, blocker save again. Holtby really staying on his head, trying to keep his team in it as Yamamoto's shot goes wide and Ben gets it in the pie slice. Back the other way comes the Vancouver Canucks with Hughes as it hit off of the carcass of Kreider's stick. Backhand pass intercepted by Strome, and 3-on-2 back the other way. Strome's pass for Kreider, though, intercepted by Hughes, kicks forward to Hayek. Hayek back to Trouba, back up to Kreider, back across to Kravtsov. Kravtsov tries to get it to Kreider, knocked away, but he gets it back now. It looks like we've got ourselves a trip there, as it looks like Kreider's having seizures on the ice after the weird animation glitch here in EA's NHL 21. Actually, they're gonna say Kravtsov tripped. Okay, that was, I guess so. A bit of a weird glitch there. So Vancouver goes in the power play for the first time tonight. It'll be Hedel versus Beagle to the right of Koskinen. Face-off won by the Rangers. Oh, but Ferland gets the puck down low. One-time shot saved by Koskinen. It's there in front of the net, waiting for somebody to get to it. Finally, Zibanejad has it now after Koskinen put it in the corner. Now up to Trouba. Up to Moore, who will clear. Actually put it on net. Holtby has to play it. Gives it to Barshy. Back in the pie slice. Up to Ferland. Hit at the blue line by Trouba. Puck kicks loose. Moore gets it up to Trouba, who then sends it out to Myers at the opposite blue line. 40 seconds gone here. 50 seconds gone here in the power play. Back to the blue line. Beagle shot blocked by Hedel. Barshy, though, holds on to it. Down low. Beagle shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it behind his own net for Trouba, but a big check there. Beagle now. Roussel down low. Moore keeps the rebound away. Up to Zibanejad, who finishes clearing it all the way down. 35 seconds left here as Myers gets taken out. Puck knocked loose to Roussel. Vancouver has to retreat to their own zone to recover. Beagle now gains the blue line. Faces off, gets around Hayek. Down low, Lindgren, good job there. Koskinen glove save, and he freezes it with 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. Lindgren knocked it right back to Beagle. Koskinen almost out of positioning, but a good save there by the Ranger backup. Be Miller versus Johnson now to the left of Koskinen. Face-off won by Vancouver. Hughes down low, shot saved by Koskinen. Vertanen with the puck. His puck pass knocked away by DiGiuseppe, and it's back to 5-on-5. DiGiuseppe here as Kravtsov joins the play. Down low, shot saved by Holtby. Back now to DiGiuseppe, to the point for Lindgren. Across to Hayek, who gets taken out, but it stays in. Lindgren with the puck now. Circling, tries to get it back to Hayek, but it's finally poked away. Lindgren recovers at center ice. 10 minutes gone here in the third. Rangers up 3-0. Kravtsov, DiGiuseppe, Johnson down low. Shot saved by Holtby. Johnson now circling. His shot goes wide. Kravtsov gets it back. Kravtsov back to Johnson. Johnson lets it rip. Easy soft shot. Deflected. Saved by Holtby, and he smothers it in the crease. At this point, it's almost, the Rangers are pretty much playing for the shutout, I believe. Strome versus Miller. Face-off won by Miller. Back to Ben. Ben up to Bozer. Bozer taken out, or Besser. It's Besser, isn't it, actually? I can't remember. I just don't care enough about Vancouver. Strome now circling. I love the city. Don't care about the sports team. Saved by Holtby doing the splits there. Kreider, big check. Yamamoto with the puck. Yamamoto circling now. Still circling, looking for a shot, saved by Holtby with the blocker. Kreider now, cross the Strome, Miller intercepts, back to Barshy. Barshy has it poked away, Kreider puts it towards the net, goes wide. 5.5 left here in the third as the Rangers go for a change. Ben up to Ferland on the breakout. Ferland down to the blue line against Honka. Good poke check there, goes back to Moore. Moore over to Buchnevich. Buchnevich gains the zone. Slap shot saved by Holtby, and he'll hold. Beagle versus Johnson now to the right of Holtby with 4.5 left here in the third. Face-off won by Vancouver again. Sutter with the puck. Sutter up to Beagle. Beagle has it poked away, but he does recover it. Near the blue line. Down low. One-time shot goes wide. As Lindgren with the puck now. Passing up to Lafreniere. Back across to Buchnevich. Buchnevich down low again, holds, has it poked away, misses the shot. Buchnevich back to Johnson, has it poked away. Ferland now back the other way, 3-on-2 for Vancouver. He gains the zone, checked by Fox. Fox tries to get it out of the zone and does. Myers has to circle back and wait for his guys to get onside. 90 seconds left here in the game. Vertanen with the puck. Laid out by Lindgren. Fox will get it now. Fox to Lindgren, up to Zibanejad, up to Panarin. Artemi Panarin now, trying to get around Myers but can't. Cuts back to the inside, shot saved by Holtby, also might have hit the post. Horvat with 50 seconds left, back to Vertanen. Vertanen back now the other way, Vertanen down low. Vertanen back towards Roussel, shot saved with the skate by Koskinen. Oh, it looked like he might have had him beat, but Koskinen got just his skate on it and kept it out. Panarin back to Zibanejad, saving the shutout. Back to Kravtsov, shot saved by Holtby. Roussel now back the other way, half a minute to go. Roussel loses the puck but gains the blue line. Back to Julevi. Julevi down low, Trouba intercepts. Back to Panarin, to Lindgren, to Panarin. Panarin down low, circling. Panarin shot high and wide. Holtby might have got a piece of it as Trouba gets the loose puck and sends it deep. Panarin, back across down low. Holtby makes the save, kicks it to Bozer. Bozer now back across the blue line. He loses the puck there. Nice job by Lindgren going for a change. Shot saved by Koskinen, and that's your game. Thank you, J-Mo. Much appreciated. Have a great night, buddy. Really appreciate you hanging out here, of course, as we get our shutout there. Koskinen standing large. Ranger offense didn't really show up after the first period. Had a lot of sustained offense there. But Holtby loomed large in the second and third. But Koskinen shut him out the whole game and hold on 3-0. Thank you so much, J-Mo. Again, have a great night, buddy. See you hopefully on Monday. Your number 3 star with 15 saves, Mikko Koskinen. Rangers outshot Vancouver 34-15. Out-hit them 19-14, even though Vancouver won 65% of the faceoffs. Zibanejad with 2 assists and a hit. He's your number 2 star. I'm going to guess Chris Kreider's your number 1. That's my guess. There it is. Chris Kreider, a goal, an assist, and 3 hits. Your number 1 star. As the Rangers are 2-0 on this Western Canada road trip. I'm going to send it, let's see, another guy injured. Wah. No, Luke. So EA said they are not doing any kind of graphical enhancements for NHL 21 from the Xbox One to the Xbox Series X. They basically said it. EA said that they are not doing anything with NHL until next year's game. So the graphical upgrade that Madden got was not applied to NHL. So it was only for Madden, because again EA proves they are lazy and terrible. So big shutout there for Koskinen as he faced off the Canucks, and now the Rangers will head to Calgary. But yeah, so that's why it doesn't look like there's a graphical change, is because there isn't a graphical change. EA, if it's in the game, we might get around to it. That should be their new slogan. So Rangers now heading to the Scotiabank Saddledome. That's a name, huh? If the Rangers win, clinch the division. So an important 2 points up here tonight for the Rangers. So they can clinch with with 11 games to go. Not bad. So Rangers versus Flames. I mean, and I think you got to go with the hot hand. I think Koskinen's going to start again. I mean, you just shut out a team. Might as well see what you can do against Calgary. Then again, Calgary's a much better team than Vancouver. As we look at our netminders shortly. Ooh, the Flames. Nice red jerseys. Jacob Markstrom, 25-28-2 with 3.1 GAA and 90.1 save percentage, 2 shutouts. Meanwhile, across the way, Mikko Koskinen, 25-12-4, 2.58, 90.6 save percentage, and 5 shutouts, including 2 as a Ranger. Zibanejad versus Eric Staal, acquired at the trade deadline. We are underway here in Scotiabank Saddledome. Face-off won by the Rangers. Zibanejad with the puck now on the left side, poked away there nicely by Hanifin. Hanifin gains the zone, sends it deep as he's checked by Fox. Lindgren gets it in the trapezoid. Lindgren up to Kravtsov on the breakout. Kravtsov now, he's checked hard again by Hanifin. Puck kicks loose. Giordano gets it. Giordano now looking to make a pass. Good forecheck there by the Rangers. Kicks it back to Hanifin, who circles around again in his own zone. Still circling. Zibanejad pokes it away. Hanifin really having trouble. The Rangers taking up all the passing lanes. Finally finds an outlet pass to Chuck. To Chuck, circling, gives it back to Giordano, back to Chuck, little give and go. He's taken out as Stahl now with the puck, has it taken away. Down low, back to Giordano, back to Gaudreau, back to Hanifin at the blue line. To Chuck down low, back to Gaudreau, shot, and he scores! Good passing there by Calgary, bouncing it around like a pinball. Rangers are giving chase, they got tired late in the shift, and Johnny Gaudreau, Johnny Hockey gets his 29th of the year, and it's 1-0 Calgary. Well, so much for Koskinen's scoreless streak. It ends at 65 minutes. Face-off won by Calgary to Tenev. Tenev now back over to Bennett. Bennett down low. Passing back to Valimaki. Back to Okposo. Shot saved by Koskinen. Well, time to start a new one. Bennett now back to Valimaki. Back across to Okposo. His shot is blocked. Down low. Trouba with the check, but Calgary comes away with it. Tanev to Bennett. Down low again. Knocked off the puck. Lindholm. One-time shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it for Trouba. Trouba up to Yamamoto. Yamamoto now along the left side, trying to get by Valimaki. Puts on the brakes. Now cuts back towards the slot. Shot high and wide. Just missed the net as the puck kicks away to Okposo. Back across to Bennett now. Bennett now gaining the zone, or at least tries to as he's checked at the blue line by Trouba. Hayek across to Strome. Loses it now. Center ice to Bennett. Bennett across to Okposo, who's offsides. It'll be a neutral zone face-off here. Rangers already down 1-0. Tyler Johnson versus Monahan. 8 minutes gone here in the first. Calgary struck first. Monahan with the puck. Back to Dubé. Dubé shot saved by Koskinen. Monahan back to Backlund. Shot save again. Johnson now up to Buchnevich. Buchnevich cutting through the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Puts on the brakes, waiting for help. Sends it back to Honka. Now to Moore. John Moore shot. Save. Oh, might have got a piece of it off the bar. Oh, John Moore looking for his 4th of the year. A bomb of a shot. Monahan back the other way. Monahan checked off the puck by Hayek. Hayek will send it around the boards, but Backlund cuts it off. Backlund shot saved by Koskinen on the one-timer. Oh, goodness gracious. Rangers look a little sluggish here as this road trip might start to take its toll. One of their longest of the season. 4 games and all through Western Canada as Lafreniere has it poked off his stick. Honka has the puck now, gains the blue line. Honka from the right circle, slap shot saved by Markstrom as Hedel gets it and sends it up to Lafreniere. Back to Moore, across to Honka. Again, this one deflected, saved by Markstrom with the left pillow. Monahan back the other way now. Monahan can't get the blue line as this third line, giving the Rangers a spark a little bit here. As Moore now back up to Hedel. Across to Phil DiGiuseppe. DiGiuseppe gain, Phil, baby. DiGiuseppe back across to John Moore. Moore again, shot saved by Markstrom with the stick. Valimaki gets the puck. Gets away from Lemieux and gets it out to Gannon. That's what his name? I missed it there. Across now to Reeder. Loses it to Kravtsov. Kravtsov has it. Reeder takes it away and now kicks it to Lemieux. Lemieux bounces it to Hedel. Hedel down to Lemieux. Lemieux shot saved by Markstrom. Tanev there gets the rebound. In front, Kravtsov shot again. Oh, a bad turnover there by Calgary. Almost made him pay. Tkachuk now back the other way. Tkachuk hit by Kravtsov. Good forecheck by the Rangers as Valimaki turns it over. Waiting now for the Rangers to get onside, but Johnny Gaudreau, who scored earlier, looking for goal number 30 here, comes down low. Back to Stahl. Eric Stahl shot saved by Koskinen. Down low to Fox. 2.5 left here in the first. Kravtsov with the puck sends it all the way around the boards. This is going to go as an icing as he misfired on the pass.
Don't forget, you can go down to the team store and get one of those t-shirts that you're wearing tonight.
Hedel versus Stahl. A mix of the first and fourth lines. Oh, batteries are low. We'll have to run a commercial, get new batteries in a second. As Kravtsov checks Giordano, and Kravtsov now coming down with the puck. Kravtsov by himself, shot, saved by Markstrom, as he stuck with him the whole way. But it allows the Rangers to get some fresh skaters out there. Strome versus Lindholm. Face-off won by the Flames as Lindholm fights with Kreider. Kreider comes away with it. Half a minute to go. Kreider circling. Still circling, shot, save, rebound. Can't get it by Markstrom. Did Yamamoto, he got a piece of it. But Markstrom sprawling in the crease, makes the save and freezes the puck. Strome versus Lindholm to Markstrom's left. Face-off won by Calgary. Bennett with the puck. Bennett circling. Bennett up to Lindholm. Lindholm taken up by Kreider. Kreider tries to jam it home with almost no time left as the period expires. Big forecheck check there by Kreider. At the end of 20, the Rangers are actually losing a game. It's 1-0 Flames. Rangers out shooting Calgary 9-7, out hitting them 13-5. Flames winning 4 of 6 faceoffs. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Since the batteries are low now, I'm going to change the batteries now, and I'm going to run a quick commercial. I will be back in 90 seconds. All right, sorry about the delay, guys. I just got my new batteries. It's all right, 31B. The Rangers need to play better. What else can you say? The Rangers are not that good a team. It is what it is. You just got to live with it. So we're back now. Fresh batteries here. Down 1-0 here in Game 3 of our stream. Stahl versus Zibanejad, center ice. And the second period is underway as Giordano gets it back off the face-off wing. Gaudreau just gets onside. Good check by Lindgren. Loses the puck. Fox now. Long pass up to Kravtsov. Kravtsov along the right side. Passing back to Panarin, but Johnny Gaudreau picks his pocket. Sends it across now to Tkachuk. Tkachuk down low. Fox picks his to return the favor. Back to Zibanejad now on the breakout. Across to Panarin. 2-on-1 come the Rangers. Panarin! Kravtsov shot saved by Markstrom. Read the one-timer all the way. 2 minutes here into the second. Lindholm versus Strome. Center right face off to the right of Markstrom. My apologies. Face off won by the Flames. Okposo with the puck. Circling. Back up to Lindholm. Getting down low, 1-on-1. Circling back to Bennett. Down low shot. Might have hit the outside of the cage. A lot of fancy moves there resulted in nothing for the Flames as Trouba starts to break out now, but his pass is intercepted at center ice by Lindholm. Back to Giordano and now Bennett. Bennett down low, has it poked off his stick before he can make a pass. Back to Lindholm. His pass is intercepted by Trouba. Trouba actually going to send it all the way down. Easily saved by Markstrom, who plays it to Tanev. Tanev back to Okposo. Okposo now. He's hit hard by Trouba as Hayek now to back and forth, a little give and go. But unfortunately going nowhere. Rangers can't get out of the zone. Finally poked away. Now Yamamoto. Yamamoto and Strome. Yamamoto to Strome. And Strome scores on the redeflect. Oh, a beautiful redirection there by Ryan Strome for, I believe, his 36th goal of the year. Kyler Yamamoto with the feed. And the Rangers have tied it up 1-1 here early in the second. Yamamoto pulled it and Strome is able to lift it over the left leg of Markstrom. As it'll now be Tyler Johnson versus Monahan at center ice. Yamamoto and Trouba the assist. Face-off won by Johnson, back to Honka. Up to Johnson, who is just offsides, they say. Tried to drag that left skate, but just couldn't. Another face-off, this time won by the Flames. Valimaki. Hit hard by John Moore. Moore comes away with the puck. Starts the breakout with the wingers. Sends it up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere down low. Shot saved by Markstrom. Finds the puck in the crease and then covers it before Johnson can bury it. Monahan versus Johnson now to the right of Markstrom. Face-off won again by Calgary. Dubé with the puck. Dubé circling, sends it across to Monahan. Monahan hit by Honka on the forecheck. Rangers now down low, and Buchnevich scores! Johnson threaded the needle, found Buchnevich for the one-timer, and the Rangers take the 2-1 lead. Oh, goodness gracious, Buchnevich's 30th of the year. A perfect feed from Johnson, but it all starts with the incredible forecheck by Julius Honka, absolutely laying out Tanev. The puck kicks loose, the Rangers had numbers, and Markstrom was left hung out to dry as Buchnevich threads the needle as well. Holy cow, 2-1 Rangers. Stahl versus Hedl now, center ice. Face-off won by the Flames, back to Giordano. Giordano up to Hannafin. Hannafin gains the zone. Checked by Fox. Fox starts to break out with Hedl. Hedl now, 2-on-1 with DiGiuseppe. To DiGiuseppe, shot, and Phil DiGiuseppe scores! Oh, what a perfect shot there by DiGiuseppe as he pushed it. He kind of pushed it to the outside, the far post, for his 20th of the year. And the Rangers are now up 3-1. From the top of the slot, DiGiuseppe scores. And the Rangers' offense is starting to wake up here in the second period. Hedl loses another faceoff. Giordano with the puck. Back across the stall. His shot is blocked. Lindgren up to Hedl now in the breakout. Back across to Giuseppe. Give and go with Hedl. Tries to get it back to DiGiuseppe, but no such luck. Deflects to Gaudreau. Eric Stahl now through the neutral zone. Gains the blue line, and then is hit hard by Fox. Lindgren gets the loose puck behind his own net. Sends it up now to Zibanejad. Zibanejad has it poked away. Recovers. Gives it to Brendan Lemieux. Lemieux. Kravtsov. Shot saved by Markstrom. Oh, Kravtsov's had some chances tonight, but Markstrom keeps robbing him as Fox makes a shot. Point blank range right in the middle of the C. Saved by Markstrom, and he smothers it. It'll be a face-off in the Flame zone. Tyler Johnson versus Ryder. 7:44 left in the second. Face-off won by Johnson. Buchnevich shot saved by Markstrom. Oh, almost had it there. Off the blocker, though. Buchnevich looking for number 2 of the night. Hayek now shot blocked. Bounces out to Ryder. Ryder back the other way. Ryder now will send it deep. Kreider versus Ryder. That should be a fun matchup. Trouba gets the puck as it's sent deep and sends it up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere, his pass intercepted. Bounces back to him, though. Bounces back to him. He sends it back to Trouba. Trouba's going to gain the blue line. Looking for somebody down low. Buchnevich shot, rebound, saved by Markstrom. Couple of quick chances there for the Rangers, but nothing doing. Ryder gains the zone temporarily. Beats Trouba's face, though. And instead, down now Johnson. 2-on-1. Pass is deflected. Good job there by the defense. And Buchnevich gets the puck in the corner. Trouba back across now to Hayek. Hayek shot saved by Markstrom. And he holds. 3:38 left in the second. Rangers have scored 3 unanswered here this period. They were down 1-0 after 20. Hedel wins the face-off to Moore. Down low, DiGiuseppe shot saved by Markstrom. He'll hold. Only a few seconds off the clock. As you see there, the Rangers have 5 of the top 6 guys in hits. I like to throw the body. Lindholm versus Hedel now to the left of Markstrom. Face-off won by the Rangers. Oh, no, the Flames. I thought the Rangers came away with it. My apologies. Bennett has it now. Sends it across to Valimaki. Up to Lindholm. Lindholm now gaining the blue line, but hit by Honka. Loose puck get by Lemieux. Up to Moore to break out to Hedel now. Hedel gains the zone, circling down low. Knocked off the puck and kicks to Okposo. Okposo back now the other way. He's hit by Moore. Lemieux pushes it forward. Rangers are offsides, though. Delayed offsides. Tanev gets it. Sends it back across ice to Johnny Gaudreau, who has the only goal tonight for the Flames. Makes a move, gains the zone, 3-on-2, down low, Okposo, back to Gaudreau, shot saved by Koskinen. Another shot just kicks wide. Few seconds left here, best sustained offense of the period for the Flames. Okposo shot wide again, it'll be sent around the boards and out by Moore, and that will do it for the second period. Koskinen made the couple of saves he needed to there to keep this 3-1. Johnny Gaudreau and Okposo almost make it 3-2, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So at the end of 40 here at Scotiabank Saddledome, the Rangers 3, the Flames 1. Again, the Rangers win tonight. They clinch the division here on Thursday Night Hockey. Rangers out shooting the Flames 22-8, out hitting the Flames 22-8, and the Flames have won 10 of 16 faceoffs. Stahl versus Zibanejad, center ice, third period underway here. One back to Giordano. Johnny Gaudreau has it now, sends it across to Hanifin. Hanifin circling back, sends it over to Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau gains the zone, checked off the puck down low, shot through a screen by Stahl, saved by Koskinen. Up to Zibanejad again along the right boards. Zibanejad's pass is deflected into the corner. Hanifin gets it away from Panarin. Up to Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Hockey, up to Giordano. Giordano now gains the zone. Giordano taken out by Lindgren. Gaudreau down low. Shot saved by Koskinen. Leaves it for Zibanejad. Zibanejad now across to Lindgren. Back to Zibanejad. Back across. Is intercepted by Tkachuk as Kreider gets off the ice. 17 minutes left here in regulation. Kravtsov with the interception there. Over to Kreider. Kravtsov. He's puck knocked off his stick before he can get the shot off. Lindgren through a screen, and Lindgren scores! Markstrom never saw it, and Lindgren let it rip from the top of the right circle. A beautiful slapper, his 10th of the year, and the Rangers are up 4-1 here early in the third. Ryan Lindgren, top shelf. Markstrom never saw it. And it's 4-1 as Strome comes out to face Lindholm at center ice. Kravtsov and Kreider the assist. Valimaki over to Tanev. Tanev by himself. Down low. Shot saved by Koskinen. The seas seemed to part there for Tanev, and he just like, well, all right, I'll take the shot. As Kreider down low feeds Yamamoto on the one-timer, and he scores. It's 5-1 New York. The Rangers just tacking him on here as Yamamoto gets his 30th of the year. Perfect feed from Kreider, and Markstrom, well, just kind of looks a little perturbed at his defense. As again, Lindholm versus Strome. This time Strome wins it to Yamamoto. Back to Hayek. To Strome now. To Hayek. Back to Trouba. Rangers trying to find a lane. Poked off the stick of Kreider. Tanev gets the puck. Back across to Lindholm. He's hit by Hayek. Puck goes one way. He went the other. Now back the other way come the Rangers. Strome across to Kreider. Kreider down low. Shot saved by Markstrom. No rebound. Leaves it for Valimaki. Sends it over to Bennett now. 7 minutes gone in the third. Bennett hit at the blue line. Puck kicks loose, but Bennett recovers. Trouba gets a second hit on him, and now the puck kicks to the Rangers. Kreider tries to get it to Yamamoto, but it's hit off the stick of Valimaki. Valimaki back the other way in the turnover. His pass is intercepted as he gets laid out at the point, and Hayek recovers. Hayek now back along the other way to Tyler Johnson, fresh off the bench. Johnson now on the left side, circling, pinching in, has a shot, saved by Markstrom off the glove. Valimaki with the rebound over to Anderson. Up to Monahan. Now across to Dubé. Dubé gains the blue line. Moving down low. In front of the net. Tries to go backhand shot. Saved by Koskinen. Nice job there with the Ranger backup as now goes to Yamamoto. Yamamoto gets taken out there by Anderson. Anderson back the other way now across to Dubé. Dubé back down low. Backlund shot. Save again. Koskinen doing the splits halfway through the period here. Lafreniere can't get his pass off. He's taken out by Valimaki. Across to Anderson. Up to Dubé. Back down low to Monahan. Monahan shot. Save again by Koskinen. 8.5 left here in the third. Now up to Panarin. Panarin tries to make a pass again. It's deflected wide, and it goes to Dubé. Dubé is checked by Kravtsov. Dubé gets it forward to Eric Stahl, though. Stahl gains the zone, has his pocket picked by Fox. Up to Panarin. 2-on-2. Panarin temporarily loses it, waits for reinforcements, circles back, shot, misses wide. Fox gets the loose puck back to the blue line, but it's deflected away and behind Lindgren. Lindgren gives chase into the Ranger trapezoid behind his own net. Gets it back to Zibanejad. Now up to Panarin. Panarin along the left boards, putting on the brakes. Back to the point for Fox. Cross the blue line. Lindgren, his shot is blocked. Johnny Gaudreau now back the other way. Gaudreau gains the zone. Puck is knocked off his stick, kicks to Lindgren. Zibanejad back over to Kravtsov. Kravtsov along the right side, putting on the brakes. Back to Zibanejad. Shot saved by Markstrom, and he freezes it in the crease. Ryder versus Hedel to the left of Markstrom. 3:44 left in the third. Face-off won by the Flames. Hanifin with the puck starting to break out. Hanifin hit at the blue line, bouncing off the check. Lucic shot, saved by Koskinen. Puck is bouncing around like a pinball. Lucic, another shot, saved by Koskinen. Trouba gets the puck now, sends it over to DiGiuseppe. Now up to Lemieux. Brendan Lemieux along the left side, telling the ref to get out the heck out of the way. His pass deflects down and all the way out into the Ranger zone. Lindgren again behind Koskinen, gets the puck in the trapezoid. Up to Hedel. Philip Hedel now, trying to get behind the defense, can't. Back to the trailer. Lemieux, shot saved by Markstrom. Rebound cleared by Giordano. Ryder now back the other way, hit by Lindgren at neutral ice. Lindgren circling in his own zone now, looking for an outlet pass. Finds Chris Kreider. Kreider gains the zone. Back to DiGiuseppe, instead intercepted by Lucic. Lucic now gains the center ice line, and that's it as he's hit hard. Rangers with the puck after the turnover. Hayek back to DiGiuseppe. He is hit hard. Trouba gets it, and it's going to be a delayed penalty against the Flames. But Kreider says, I don't need that. I'm going to score instead. Chris Kreider on the breakaway says you can keep your power play. Makes it 6-1 Rangers. No chance for Markstrom there as Kreider wraps it around him for his 33rd of the year. Rangers go up 6-1. Markstrom dropped to his knees. Could not follow with Kreider, who just held it, lifted it, and scored. Johnson versus Lindholm now. Trouba and DiGiuseppe the assists on Kreider's 33rd. Lafreniere intercepts that one. Honka gives chase. Gets it over into the trapezoid. Now back up to Johnson. Up to Lafreniere. Along the left side here as this game is all but over. Circling is Johnson. Johnson's shot blocked. Doesn't get through. Okposo gets the puck and sends it up to Lindholm. 10 seconds left here in the game. Lindholm laid out by Trouba. Excuse me, that's Honka. That'll help with the old hit counter as Johnson sends it up and out. And actually going for it here. Would it be a breakaway? But the clock runs out on Lafreniere, and the Rangers win 6-1 and clinch the Metropolitan Division. So your 3 stars with 2 assists and 7 hits, Jacob Trouba. Rangers outshot Calgary 29-16, out-hit them 33-11. Yamamoto with a goal and an assist, your number 2 star. And Calgary won 66% of the face-offs, 14-7, but that is a small consolation considering how bad a loss this was, as they're chasing a playoff spot. Your number 1 star with a goal, 2 assists, and 4 hits, Chris Kreider. As he lifts it over, there you go on the breakaway over the right leg of Markstrom, and that's your game. So we got one more left here tonight. Before we do that, though, as the Rangers will now head to Minnesota Going to head to Minnesota. Let's take a look at the full standings. Again, the Rangers have actually not only clinched the division, they clinched the conference with that win. So that's a huge win for them. They are the #1 seed for sure. They are only being chased now for the President's Cup by the Avalanche. They have a 6-point lead on them. So big deal there. The Eastern Conference, though, as it stands right now, the Rangers, the 1 seed, would take on the Maple Leafs, the 8th seed. The Lightning would take on the Penguins. Meanwhile, your other divisional matchups would be Devils versus Blue Jackets, and the Bruins would host the Panthers. So that would be interesting. Also, can't be put out there. You have 5 teams within a point of each other. And the Capitals now on the outside looking in after going on a losing streak, they're still only 3 points back of the Leafs. So a lot can happen here in the last 11 or so games. Meanwhile, in the West, the Avalanche themselves, they're about to clinch the conference themselves. They're only one more win for them, 1 win away from them from clinching the West. Right now, they would face the Dallas Stars. The Oilers would face the Blues. And the Blackhawks would face the Jets, and the Coyotes would face the Sharks. Needs to be said, though, the Flames, that was a huge loss for them. They made a lot of moves at the deadline to try and make a playoff push. That loss means they're 2 points now back of, actually 4 points back of the Stars. So that's a huge loss for them, and the Kings are 3 back of the Sharks. So it's going to be an interesting finish to the West for sure. Probably more so than the East. As we head into game 72. Of course, we're going to save first. And the Rangers have won 9 in a row. Gotten hot at the right time. This will be a tough test, though, against Minnesota. Those bright green, well, not bright green, but green jerseys. And even though Koskinen's been playing well, we're going to put Fleury back in because 2 games in a row on a road trip like this, that's never good. So Marc-Andre Fleury starting tonight. No, again, Koskinen's been on a hot streak. He might be the goalie to go with. We'll see down the stretch. We'll see what Fleury does tonight. Fleury has a good game, then you stick with what you're going with. But it's good to give Fleury a couple of games off, a few nights off after having a couple of rough starts. Johansson versus Zibanejad, flanked by Parise and Greenway, while Zibanejad is flanked by Panarin and Kravtsov. Again, Capo Caco broke his foot. Will miss the entire rest of the regular season. Might even miss the first game of the playoffs. Should be back after that, though. Shot misses wide there against Fleury as Kravtsov corrals it and sends it up to Panarin. Panarin along the right side. Panarin down low. His shot is blocked. Went to the backhand. Suter there corrals it and sends it back now across to Parise. Parise up to Johansson. Johansson back to Parise. Shot. Fleury got a piece of it. Good save there by Marc-Andre Fleury as he gets into the trapezoid. Kravtsov now up to Panarin. Panarin along the left side. Panarin making moves, cutting through the defense. Panarin back to Zibanejad. Pass can't get through. Blocked by Dumba. Dumba back the other way to Parise. Parise hit hard at the blue line. Puck kicks low and wide, and Fox will get it now in the pie slice. Lindgren gets it out to Kravtsov. Kravtsov across to Zibanejad. Has it poked away. Lindgren, though, gets it. Shot saved. Kreider can't get to the rebound. Now it bounces out, and Eriksson gets hit hard, and the puck kicks loose to Kreider. Kreider around the boards to Lindgren. Up to Ryan Stromes. The Rangers get fresh skaters out there. Strome now moving through the neutral zone. Gets to the left circle. Shot saved by Cam Talbot, and he holds. Another former New York Ranger. Strome versus Eriksson. To the right of Talbot. Face-off won by Eriksson to Zuccarello, another former Ranger. Fiala with the puck. Up to Eriksson. He's knocked off the puck. Good forecheck there by the Rangers. Fighting at center ice. Kreider comes away with it to Hayek. Up to Ryan Strome. Strome back to the point for Trouba. Across to Hayek. Hayek lets it rip. Shot was blocked. Don't think it got through. Brodin gets it now. Sends it up to Zuccarello. Zuccarello now hits hit hard. Puck goes one way. He goes the other. Hayek up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere back to Hayek. Hayek shot saved by Talbot. Lafreniere still with the puck. Waiting for help. Circling. Back to Hayek now. Hayek across the blue line to Trouba. Trouba switching places with Hayek. Hayek with the puck, pinching in. Hayek shot, save, rebound, cleared away, and the Rangers drew a penalty there in front of the net. So they are going to go on the power play for the first time tonight. Looks like a cross-checking is called. With about 10, almost 11 minutes left here in the first period. Paturn, interference, going to the sin bin. Tyler Johnson versus Luke Johnson? I don't know. Another Johnson and Johnson. Strome gets the face-off shot, saved by Kreider there. Oh, what a save there on the one-timer by Kreider. Johnson, the face-off win, went to Strome, who plays the wing on the power play. Got it to Kreider. Kreider shot, a terrific save by Talbot to keep this game scoreless. Kreider across to Strome now as he gains the zone. Strome waiting to set things up, back to Fox at the blue line. Fox now back to Panarin. Panarin shot blocked. Panarin gets his own rebound. His shot again saved now by Talbot. Brodin gets it and clears. Sent all the way down. Fox will get it with a minute gone here in the power play. Pass up to Strome. Across to Kreider. Up to Strome. Strome has it poked away. Strome now back to Panarin. Panarin pinching in. Panarin shot saved by Talbot. Might have been deflected off of somebody. Johnson back to Strome. And Strome scores! Ryan Strome on the power play. With only a few seconds left on the man advantage, Strome beats Talbot on the one-timer, his 37th of the year, and the Rangers are up 1-0. I believe Tyler Johnson and Panarin should get the helpers. So the man advantage comes through for the Rangers. The power play looming large. Talbot just missed his left glove. Well, obviously his left glove. He's only got one glove. Missed his glove. Hedl versus Eriksson now. Face-off won by Eriksson. Yes, Johnson and Palmieri do get the assist. Offsides are the Wild there. Good poke check by the Rangers' fourth line as Hedl comes back out to the neutral zone. Face-off won this time by Hedl to Hayek. Across to Trouba. Up to Hedl. Hedl gains the zone. Tries to get it to DiGiuseppe. Knocked off his stick, though. Hedl circling. Poked away and out. Nicely done by the defense of the Wild. Trouba has to regroup. Sends it over to Hayek. Back to Lemieux. Cross ice to Trouba. Trouba gains the zone. Puts on the brakes. Loses the puck. Getting it is Suter. He gets hit hard by Lemieux. And it looks like, and now, yes, the Wild are going to go on the man advantage. That's going to be called for boarding on Brendan Lemieux, if not charging. One of the two. Thankfully, Rangers are happy that it's not a 5-minute major. Because it, just absolutely tattooed his face to the boards there. So Lemieux called for boarding. Not happy about it, but it's the good call. It is a good call as Hedl versus Rask now to the left of Fleury. Face-off won by Minnesota. Dumba back to Rao. Down low to Greenway. Back across, shot saved by Fleury. Trouba cross-ice to Zibanejad. He'll gain the center ice line, and he'll throw it towards the net. Easy save for Talbot. Leaves it for Fiala. Half a minute gone here in the man advantage. Rask with the puck now. He's taken out, but he gets it to Rao. Rao along the right side, chased by Trouba. Now Dumba. Dumba pinching into Fiala. His shot is blocked by Hedl. Moore gets it and sends it all the way down. A minute 10 left in the power play. Dumba with the puck, and back come the Wild. Minnesota to Rask. Checked by Moore. Trouba gets it, can't get it out. Rao, bad turnover. Shot saved by Fleury. Leaves the rebound, and Rask scores. A bad turnover there as Trouba tried to clear it, but the puck just kind of whiffed on it, and Victor Rask gets his 15th of the year as Fleury leaves the rebound in front of the crease, and both teams have capitalized on penalties here tonight. Both teams 1 for 1, and the score is 1-1 with 6 minutes left in the first. Face-off won again by Minnesota. Suter with the puck coming down low, but his pass is headed shot. Save again. Puck finally, Fleury controls a rebound and freezes it there as it pinballed around the slot. Johnson versus Eriksson to the left of Fleury. Face-off won by Johnson to Fox this time. Up to Buchnevich. Across to Lafreniere. Lafreniere gains the zone. Putting on the brakes. Circling. Still circling. Shot. Soft shot. Saved by Talbot. Leaves it for Dumba. Didn't get anything on it because of the check. Zuccarello up to Fiala. Fiala checked hard. Absolutely destroyed in the check there by Lindgren. Pass intercepted from Johnson. Now Zuccarello back the other way. He gets taken out. Johnson up to Fox. Fox gets laid out. Lafreniere, though, keeps the assault going. Lafreniere down low, misses Buchnevich on the one-timer. Back the other way, Lindgren keeps the puck in play. Lafreniere to Buchnevich, shot. Oh, he had it, missed it wide. He had him beat. And now down low, Suter intercepts the pass from Johnson. Third line here getting some good shots on net, or close to the net, but nothing doing as Lafreniere back the other way now. Buchnevich goes for a change. Lafreniere gets laid out, and Suter now hit hard by Yamamoto. Puck kicks towards Talbot. He leaves it for Paterno. Paterno now back over to Johansson. Half a minute to go here in this 1-1 game. Up to Greenway, across to Parise. Parise now. Parise down low, hit by Honka with only a few seconds left in the period. Kreider to Strome, who has the power play go for the Rangers. Kreider's shot at the as the period expires is blocked, and that will do it here for the first period in Minnesota. At the end of 20 minutes of play, the Rangers won, the Wild won. Rangers out shooting Minnesota 10-6, out hitting them 11-3. Face-offs in favor of Minnesota 5-3. Both teams have a power play goal tonight. Zibanejad versus Johansson at center ice. Face-off won by Mika Zibanejad. Fox up to Panarin, across to Zibanejad, back to one-timer, and Kravtsov scores! Oh, what perfect passing by the Rangers. No chance there for Talbot, and the Rangers strike quickly. Half a minute into the second, Kravtsov's 14th of the year. Panarin finds Zibanejad. Zibanejad backhand pass to Kravtsov, just sitting there in the right circle. No chance for Talbot. It's 2-1 New York. Zibanejad and Johansson. Feels like we just did this half a minute ago. It's because we did. Face-off won by Zibanejad to Panarin. They're going to try and do it again, maybe. Panarin on the left side. The Kravtsov to Zibanejad. Oh, and he hit the outside of the cage. Almost. The Rangers' first line may have found something out here about the Wild. See if they can do it again here off this face-off. Face-off won this time by Minnesota, so no such luck. Suter up to Parise. Parise hit hard by Lindgren at center ice. Kravtsov back to Fox. Up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad has it poked away, then gets hit harder. Loses it to Dumba. Dumba, he's hit by Fox. He gets left off, taken off his feet. And a bank pass to Lindgren, who same way gets taken on his feet. Guys are just falling over each other. Finally, Kravtsov comes away with it. Kravtsov to the left circle. Slap shot saved by Talbot. He will hold as Panarin crashes the net. The Rangers will get some fresh bodies out there with about 3.5 gone here in the second period. Strome versus Eriksson to the right of Talbot. Face-off won by the Rangers. Kreider then loses it to Zuccarello, though. Zuccarello with the puck. Little guy, little engine that could gets taken out by Hyatt, but Dumba gets the puck. Up to Fiala. Fiala now. Back down low. One-time shot saved by Fleury. Eriksson looked like he might have got a piece of it, did Fleury, as it kicked wide. As Hayek now, long pass to Yamamoto. And here we go, 2-on-1. Yamamoto, Kreider, and Kreider scores! Chris Kreider gets the feed from Kyler Yamamoto. No chance there for Talbot. Kreider's 34th of the year, and the Rangers are up 3-1. Face-off won again by the Rangers. Down low to Fiala. Fiala back to Eriksson. Poked away. Buchnevich gets it. Buchnevich now gains the zone. Has it poked away, recovers. Buchnevich across to Johnson. Shot saved by Talbot. Into the corner. Chased by Lafreniere and Johnson. Zuccarello to Eriksson. Eriksson hit hard. Puck kicks loose, and it's actually going to be a penalty against the Rangers here. They're going to call charging again, this time on John Moore. Not really sure about that one, as Hedl versus Rask to the right of Fleury. Face-off won by Hedl, back to Hayek. Hayek will clear all the way down. Actually rattling around the boards. Hedl wins the race. Hedl to Zibanejad, short-handed save by Mika Zibanejad. Back to Hayek, now across the Trouba to Hedl. Rangers look like they're on the power play. Hayek shot saved by Talbot from the blue line. Dumba back the other way to Rao. 40 seconds gone here. Rao gets laid out by Hayek. Trouba recovers. Trouba gets it now. Cross ice to Hedl. Hedl will send it all the way down and then give chase, but of course Dumba gets there first. A minute gone here. Over to Rao. Now back to Greenway. Greenway at center ice sends it back to Rao. Rao down low. Poked away nicely by Trouba. Trouba gets it and clears it all the way down. Nice soft clear there. Fiala gets it, loses it to Zibanejad. Zibanejad, long pass, intercepted by Fiala there. Woo. Looking for Johnson, almost had another short-handed opportunity. Greenway now, gaining the zone, 2-on-1, back to Rao, the trailer. Trouba with the stick, bats it out of the sky like a baseball player. Now back the other way, and they score! Fleury got screened by Johnson, and I believe that, yes, Victor Rask gets his second of the night as he wraps it around Fleury. And just like that, it's a 3-2 game as Minnesota has capitalized on the power play twice here, 9 minutes into the period. Puck kicks back to Honka now. Honka long pass up to Strome. Strome along the right side. Strome back to Yamamoto. Shot saved by Talbot, and he holds. Strome versus Johansson now to the left of Rask. Face-off one, back to Paterno. Paterno up to Parise. Parise, cross ice to Greenway. Greenway, his pass over to Johansson. Johansson gains the zone. Down low, back to Parise. Shot blocked by Honka. Julius Honka, nicely done now. Gets it over to Strome. Ryan Strome, now down low. Kreider shot saved by Cam Talbot. Talbot now across to Honka. Honka to Moore. Back to Honka. Shot goes high and outside of play as it might have deflected off the stick of Talbot. Johnson loses another face-off here. Actually he won it. Wow, the tie-up. I thought he wasn't going to come away with it. Johnson to Lafreniere, has his stick lifted, gets it back. Lafreniere shot save. Johnson misses the rebound. Brodin gets it now and starts the other way for Minnesota, circling back in his own zone across the Greenway. Back over to Parise. Now the Johansson on the breakout. Johansson stapled against the boards by Lindgren. Fox gets it over to Lafreniere. Pass up to Buchnevich. Buchnevich now behind the defense. Buchnevich to Johnson. And Johnson scores! Oh, I thought he was going to go by himself there. And instead he feeds it back to Johnson. Talbot had already committed to Buchnevich. And Johnson gets his fifth as a Ranger. 31B gets a dab. And the Rangers are up 4-2. Obviously, I knew he was passing because I'm the one controlling it. But it makes for a better call. Anyway, Zibanejad now back over to Kravtsov, hit as Suter gets the puck, sends it back to Johansson, now to Rask. Rask gains the zone. Rask back down to Rao, taken out there nicely. There's the Ranger defense recovered. Again, Rask is a goal away from a hat trick, so, but again, the Rangers are up 4-2. Zibanejad circling now, back to Panarin, shot saved by Talbot on the backhand with 3 minutes to go, just under 3 minutes to go in the second. Have a great night, 31B. Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Always appreciated. Rask versus Hedl now. To the right of Talbot. Face-off won by Hedl to Moore. Back to DiGiuseppe. Shot wide. Might have got a piece of it and he went high to Talbot. Not sure there. As big hit there by DiGiuseppe, but coming back the other way is Rao. Rao now, down low. Back to Rask. Knocked away by Moore. Good intercept. Back up to DiGiuseppe. He gets taken out. It kicks to Lemieux. What's up, Trimac? How's it going, buddy? Back across the Hedl. Shot saved by Talbot. Leaves it for Suter. Less than a minute to go. Suter back the other way. Gains the zone. Down low. Shot saved by Fleury. Rebound. Zuccarello can't bury it. Fleury got a piece. With 10 seconds left, Lemieux now quickly over to Hedl. Hedl lets it rip. Goes high and wide. Around to Moore. John Moore pinching in shot. Rebound kicks wide. And that is the end of the second period here in the Minnesota.
As a safety issue and courtesy to you, our fellow fans, please keep the aisle clear during game play and wait for a break in the action to leave or return to your seat.
Sorry, my mom texted me and I have to respond. So at the end of 40 in Minnesota, the Rangers are up 4-2 on the Wild. They've outshooting them 22-9, out hitting them 20-11. Minnesota's winning 10 of 19 faceoffs, pretty 50-50 there. Again, the difference in the game, Well, actually, the only reason why Minnesota's in the game is because of their power play. If the Rangers stop taking bad penalties, this game might already be over. Instead, it's 4-2 as we get ready to start the third. Johansson versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Zibanejad over to Fox. Now up to Zibanejad. Back to Panarin. Panarin shot saved by Talbot. Dumba gets the rebound over to Parise. Up to Greenway in the breakout. Greenway hit hard by Lindgren. Sends it deep. Fox wins the race there. A minute gone in the period. Long pass up to Zibanejad now. Stretching the ice. Zibanejad back to Panarin. Panarin shot saved by Talbot. Panarin circling again. Down low. Loses it to Johansson. Parise. Good forecheck as always by the Rangers. Across to Johansson. 3-on-2. Back the other way. Johansson hit by Fox. Loses the puck. Lindgren gets it. Over to Kravtsov. He gets laid out in the right circle. Johansson. Greenway. Shot saved by Fleury. Leaves it for Fox. Fox up to Kravtsov now. Back across to Zibanejad. Zibanejad circling down low. Sends it back to Fox. Across to Lindgren. Lindgren shot misses high and wide. Panarin now coming in close. Panarin shot, and Panarin scores! Courtesy of a screen by Lindgren, Artemi Panarin pulls a string, and the bread man delivers his 43rd of the year, and the Rangers have their biggest lead of the night. It's 5-2. Strome versus Eriksson now at center ice. Lindgren and Fox get the assists. Face-off won by Minnesota. Hayek gets the puck, picks the pocket. Up to Yamamoto, to Strome. Give and go with Yamamoto. Back to Kreider. Kreider back to the point for Hayek. Across to Trouba. Pinching in shot. Easy save for Talbot with the glove. And he'll freeze it with about 5:40 gone here in the third. Strome versus Eriksson again. Face-off won by the Rangers. Kreider to Yamamoto. Oh, but Fiala. Oh, that's called watching tape. He knew that the one-timer was coming to Yamamoto when he blocked the shot. Starts the breakout back the other way, but a good job there on the check by Hayek. Trouba gets the loose puck, sends it up to Kreider. Kreider behind the defense. Kreider down low. Kreider backhand shot. Oh, it might have hit the post or maybe the stick, but it bounced right there in front of the crease, and Talbot covers it up. Chris Kreider. Oh, I'd love to see that replay. As we see there, Panarin gets his 81st point of the night, solidly in 8th place in the league. Of course, remember, he also missed 4 games with an injury. Johnson versus Rask now to the right of Talbot. Face-off won by the Rangers. Lafreniere to Johnson. Shot misses high and wide. Lafreniere going to get it, playing a real good physical game lately. Buchnevich gets it. Back to Johnson. Puck is loose in the crease, but Rask comes away with it. Again, Rask has both goals tonight for Minnesota, looking for the Hattie. Would prefer the win, but as they're trying to fight for the playoffs as well. But definitely at least looking for the Hattie here. Honka up to Moore, up to Buchnevich. Buchnevich back to Moore. Moore shot, save, rebound, kicks it in front. Lafreniere couldn't get the good wood on it. Back the other way comes Minnesota. Rao now. Circling, has it poked away. Lafreniere has it poked off his stick. Rask gets hit hard by Moore. Back over to Johnson. Back across to Buchnevich. Buchnevich now circling, putting on the brakes. Buchnevich down low, shot, save, rebound. Cleared by Rask over to Johnson. 8.5 left here in the game. Parise with the puck. Minnesota running out of time. 2-on-1. Dumba poked away, back to Greenway. Greenway gets laid out by the recovering Ranger defense. And Lafreniere now over to Hedel. Back to Lafreniere. Back down to Hedel. Has it poked away, though, by the defense, and it kicks to Talbot, who freezes the puck. How you doing, Trimac? You doing all right tonight? Johansson versus Hedel now to the left of Talbot. I am doing okay. Face-off won by Hedel. Back to Lindgren. Back to Hedel. Shot saved by Talbot into the corner for Di Giuseppe. Parisi picks his pocket. Sends it over to Greenway. Greenway now loses the handle on it. Hedel gets it. Back to Lemieux. Lemieux, who had that only done tonight, has been in the penalty box. Hedel with the puck now. Circling. Takes a shot, misses wide. Di Giuseppe gets the rebound off the boards. Di Giuseppe back to Lemieux, intercepted by the defenseman there. Kicks it to Dumba. Back up to Greenway. Less than 5 minutes left here. Greenway gets knocked off the puck by Fox. Lindgren gets it now. Lindgren, long pass for Panarin, but he's checked at the blue line. But he ends up getting it anyway. Panarin circling. Panarin down low. His shot is blocked. Gets it back. Backhander save with the glove by Talbot as Zibanejad was sniffing around for an easy goal. Zibanejad versus Eriksson now to the right of Talbot. Face-off won by the Wild. Dumba with the puck. Dumba up to Fiala. 3 minutes left here in regulation. Big hit there as Kravtsov gets the loose puck. Kravtsov breaks out with Panarin. Panarin offsides as it's Dumba picks his pocket. Dumba now gets laid out again. Rangers falling over themselves. Eriksson gets it. Back to the blue line for Suter. Down low, Fiala. Down low, one-timer. And Minnesota scores. Eriksson with less than 2 minutes to go gets Minnesota on the board again. It's 5-3. His 11th of the year. That's a huge goal for Minnesota now because now if they can strike quickly, make it a one-goal game. This is a big face-off for the Rangers here. Face-off won by Minnesota. Bartkowski gets it to Dumont. Dumont has his pocket picked temporarily. Down low to Fiala. Shot saved by Fleury. Minnesota pulling the goalie. Kreider gets it. He's checked hard. It's 6-on-5. Down low now. Back across to Bartkowski. Bartkowski, his shot deflects on net. Saved by Fleury. Leaves it for Lindgren. Long pass to Yamamoto. He's checked hard. Puck kicks loose. Zuccarello gets it. Back the other way come the Wild. 40 seconds to go. Sokolov versus Johansson. He loses it. Kreider gets the puck. Kreider gains the blue line. Kreider towards the empty net, and he scores. Chris Kreider with the easy empty net goal for his 35th of the year. And the Rangers have basically iced this one. His second of the night. The Rangers are up 6-3. Johansson versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by the Wild. Dumont with the puck. Back towards the slot, but intercepted by Panarin. Gets it up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad back across to Kravtsov. Shot saved by Talbot. Kravtsov back to the blue line. It's deflected out of the zone. Kicks all the way around to Fleury. Fleury leaves it behind his own net. Finally gets it, and he actually... almost played it in the tie slice with one to delay a game penalty. Nothing called. Kravtsov back across looking for Panarin on the one-timer. Nothing doing. Zibanejad back down low. Kravtsov puts it towards the net. Panarin again. Zibanejad hits the outside of the cage. And out of play goes the puck. Kreider now a goal away from a hat trick, but obviously he's not going to get it with only a second left and the fourth line out there. Hedl versus Rask. Face-off won by Rask, and that will do it. The Rangers sweep this 4-game road trip. The toughest one was the one here in Minnesota. What's up, Farmers? You just missed it. I just beat the Minnesota Wild 6-3. The Wild gave us a run for their money with a pair of power play goals, but it was too little too late. Oh. Well, good night, Farmers. Take it easy. We're wrapping up here anyway, as you know. That was our last game of the evening. But, yeah, sorry about that. Rangers, your number 3 star with 2 goals, Chris Kreider. Rangers outshot Minnesota 35-13. The Ranger defense just not letting anything get through the Fleury. They gave him a couple softies. Rangers out-hit Minnesota 29-18. Face-offs very even. You see there Victor Rask with 2 goals and 2 hits, your number 2 star. 15-13 in favor of Minnesota. The face-offs, again, very, very even. Both teams, 100% of the power play. Rangers 1 for 1. Minnesota 2 for 2. Panarin, a goal and 2 assists, your number 1 star. So this was actually a quick stream. We got through 4 games very quickly. So, but it's good for Panarin. He might actually get, to 100 points. It's going to be close. Let's see, we've got 10 games left. He needs 17 points in 10 games. He needs a couple more 3-point games if he's going to get there. The Rangers will now head home to Madison Square Garden. Rangers, I have to say, 14 of their last 22 games, or 14, or no, let's see, 16 games. They had a lot on the road, unless on and then home a lot. Like I think it was like something like 14-6 or something like our home games versus road games. But yeah, Rangers will host the Detroit Red Wings. Finally get some days off here. As the Rangers basically have clinched the conference championship. Ignore what that says there. They've won 10 in a row to do it. As you see there, Panarin, 43 goals, 40 assists in 68 games. I mean, 83 points. I mean, again, we'll not kill some time, but we'll extend this a little bit. Kreider was 79, Zibanejad had 70, Strome, Fox. We traded Kevin Rooney So he'd have some points here too. Yamamoto, Kako, Buchnevich, Hedel, Lafreniere, 46 points right now as a rookie. Not bad. 16 goals, 30 assists. Tyler Johnson, not many helpers, but 5 goals already as a Ranger. Lindgren, 46 points. Lemieux, 41. We're probably not going to keep Brendan Lemieux after this year, unfortunately. Phil DiGiuseppe, probably also going to leave. Hayek with 37. Walmark, probably going to be let go. Trouba with 34 points. Kravtsov with 30. John Moore, a lot of that, of course, coming recently. John Moore with 29. Honka, really been an asset since coming over from Dallas. 25 points in 48 games. Brendan Smith, 15 and 25. And Colin Miller has a helper as a Ranger. He's only played 2 games as a Ranger. Of course, acquired in a trade with Buffalo. Our goalies, you see there, Koskinen actually playing better than Fleury, but Fleury a lower GAA. So that kind of plays into it a little bit there, even though not much of a save percentage. But, yeah, so that's about it. Again, we'll look at the playoff picture here now as the Eastern Conference. The Rangers right now would take on the Maple Leafs. The Lightning would take on the Blue Jackets. The Devils would take on the Penguins. And the Panthers would actually host the Bruins now. Those two flip-flopped since last time we checked. And the Sabres have started to make a run. They're only 3 back now, the Leafs, as are the Capitals. And the Flyers, of course, have fallen off. Let's see, teams are going to start getting eliminated soon. So, 84... Let's see. Technically, the Red Wings have been eliminated and the Hurricanes have been eliminated. So those 2 teams have been officially eliminated from playoff contention. The Senators, if they lose one more, they are eliminated from playoff contention. So that's likely going to happen. Meanwhile, the Avalanche have clinched their division. They're a win away from the conference, I believe, as the Sharks continue to get hot and continue to win. So right now it'd be actually Colorado versus Dallas, Edmonton versus St. Louis, Chicago versus Winnipeg, and Arizona still versus the Sharks. The Flames, game in hand, starting to fall off a bit. Kings, same. Let's see. 78 points. So, the Golden Knights really falling apart there after that trade with us. Yeah, well, so the Canucks are the only team eliminated from playoff contention in the West with a pitiful 47 points. Right now, they look like the number 1 seed, number 1 draft pick, I should say, or best percentage to win the lottery. I'm sorry, that's the Hurricanes, actually. Wow, some of these teams are really bad in the game. But, yeah, so that'll do it for us tonight. A bit of a quick stream. We did start a couple minutes early, though. But, yeah, we'll see you all on Monday for Gears. And then next week, we will definitely start the playoffs at some point. We'll have a better idea. If I played in hockey over the weekend, a few more, listen, because again, I like to listen to podcasts while I play. If I listen to the latest Burtcast, I might play a few more games. And then this week, maybe we'll start on Wednesday, the playoffs, instead of next Thursday. But that'll do it for us here tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, I will catch you on the flip side. Have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you all on Monday for Multiplayer Monday with Gears 5. I'll see you all then. Take care. Be well. Have a great weekend. Good night.